Hello! We're doing new cards today. We have a Supersonic Chick Duck, as well as a new XC monster, and something related to Albaz being turned into a dragon by his girlfriend Ecclesia once more. Really are trying to push this new anime as best as they can. Makes sense. When will we get the full movie? I don't know. Let's first of all figure out what level 1 Earth Winged Beast effect monster does. 300, 300. We got the duck stats. Yep, duck. You can only affect once per turn. If a Tuda is sent to your graveyard, even during the damage step, sent in any way, by the way, so effect, cost, and battle. Special this from your grave, if it was there when the monster, or hand even if not. It's my favorite line of text in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just the 10 plus words you have to put on a card just to explain, like, from a very basic mechanical level how it works, you know? Even if not. There's like 3... Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like, a tier 7 tuner, like, support card has 4 parentheses in explaining how it works. I see why people don't play this game. If Junk Warrior or another monster that mentions it is on the field, you can change all monsters you put controls with 19 or more attack to defense. Can't special from the extra for the rest turn except synchros. If Junk Warrior or another monster mentions it is on the field. All of that for, like, you know, a quick effect freaking shield and sword, or I don't know. You know how people refer to cards as, like, Stratoses and stuff? I'm sure there's a generic term for something that puts things to defense. Book of Moon kind of works, but that's face down specifically. So that's the generic term for Book of Moon effects. But what's, I feel like there is something for putting things to defense. A generic Econ, Econ has a whole other effect that's arguably better than the first effect, so I don't know. Position Slop. Okay, that's... Yes. Alright, we've got a generic 3-material level 10, rank 10 monster that requires 3 10s. Jupiter, the power patron of destruction. Once per turn, you can also exceed this by using one monster you control equipped with 3 or more equips. This is indirect support for that new, what's it called? Archetype, right? This thing, right? Doomsy? This isn't new, isn't it? Why is it near the front page? I guess it's just announcing the rarity or something. Oh, okay. I remember it being broken. Okay, another new card. All right, this is the new XE. Dragon Gate. Rank 6. Generic. So, you know, this is what Beatrice died for. You can only, once per turn, you can exceed Dragon Gate by using a rank 3 or lower XE you control and transfer its material. What the fuck? It's actually Beatrice. Wait, what? You can make this with Dante. Alright. Cannot be used material for an hold. Cannot be used material for an exceed the turn it was exceed summoned. Once per turn, activate this card. The rest of this turn, this can attack all monsters who put controls once each and detach any number of materials from this card. And if you do it, gains 1,000 for each card type detached. And if it does, any monster you put controls lose that much attack. Well, I mean, like, the summoning condition is pretty much Beatrice. In both ways, you know. Rank it up, Dante. Making 2 level 6s. This is so ass it fits BA. 1,000 for each card type. I was thinking about, like, how do we make Zeus with this thing? Like, make it as thick as possible, you know? Like, try to get, like, a 6 material Zeus or something. And you just can't. Because, like, it's so tiny. It's got 11 attack. And, like, you know, you're going to be using monsters realistically. So you're all telling me it's Materia Actor support. Well, good for them. All 4 of them. Congrats, Materia Actor players. And fucking joy. Can't be using McTeam material. Oh, right. Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, that's the whole restriction. Okay, so it's just unplayable in BA. Bot herder. That's me. I'm a bot herder. I'm herding you. You're all bots. You're all definitely real people. Normal spell. Target a monster you put controls that is a face-up monster you own. Huh? Or a face-down defense position monster. Your opponent controls that is a face-up monster you own. So, like, target a kaiju you just gave them. Or a set monster. If that monster is no longer on the field, What, huh? If that monster is no longer on the field, how do you target a monster your opponent controls if it's no longer on the field? What? The targeting is the cost? Right. So, like... Oh, so removing something later in the chain by cost, like Droplet. So if that monster is no longer on the field, or is a monster you own, if face down, reveal it briefly to check. We're just making up new lines of time. This has never been... This sequencing of words has never been put on a Yu-Gi-Oh card before. Reveal it briefly to check. This is like Gage and Simo coming up with ways to describe Cyberjar. What the fuck is this card? Apply these effects in sequence. Inflict 200, that's it! Like, all this shit for 200 damage? Take control of all monsters your opponent controls except that monster. Except that monster being the monster that is no longer on the field, or if it's face down, that you have to reveal briefly, just to check. This is it. I think we found it. The worst worded card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than like pre-PSET, like, you know, nonsense from back in the Duel Monsters, this is it. This is the worst card text on a card. We can all go home. That's it. Retire the fucking game. That's it. It's done. The literal worst card ever printed. So you kaiju your opponent and then take everything else. You know what? Sounds like a very funny 2-card combo. It doesn't target. You know, just literally steal their whole board. So, sounds funny. But I can't get over how bad this is worded. And yeah, this is a good point as well. If face down, reveal it briefly. What do you mean briefly? Every other card in Yu-Gi-Oh! That says reveal or show, it doesn't have like this very arbitrary, subjective time constraint. Who gets to judge what briefly means? Like, your opponent shows you a card they suggest, but it has to be brief. What's brief? A second? Do we have to measure ping? Like, what is brief? Like, no, I can't. This is it. I'm giving up. I'm giving up on Yu-Gi-Oh card. I need to make the video tomorrow. Like, I need to sit down and just do the Yu-Gi-Oh card text video tomorrow. I've been debating on it and umming and ahhing for years. Basically, at this point, that's it. No, this card has prompted me to make a PSET video. This shit has reached its peak. Or not even peak, the opposite. It's nadir. That's it. Like, I hate this. This is the worst card ever made. All right, anyway. Can it get worse? The Stigmata Devouring Dragon. No, Albaz, don't do that to Ecclesia, no. Level 8 Dark Beast Fusion, 3025. Fallen of Albaz plus a Lightor Dark plus an effect monster. Correct me if I'm wrong, but does that make Albaz a super poly for 2? Like just normal summon Albaz? Assuming they have a light and dark and an effect monster. You can use all of those materials from your opponent's side of the field, right? Always has been. Well, in some ways. It's the first multi-material Albaz fusion. Hey, don't forget Lenitus, technically. This card is special summoned. Shuffle up to 2 cards from any graves or banishment into the deck. While an Ecclesia monster is on the field or in either grave, it gains 500, and it's unaffected by other cards' effects. During the end phase of this in your grave, because it was sent there this turn, you can add the Dogmatica or Tri-Brigade card from your deck to your hand. Oh, great. During the end phase? Really? Oh, for fuck's sake. What can you add with this? A Dogmatica or Tri-Brigade card? What's good to add? Oh, is Mercurior a Tri-Brigade technically? Okay. Is any new spells? Can you go end phase, add like, you know, a quick play and then activate it and then do a fusion and then that thing does a thing and then that thing, you know, so like, you know, we're just really extending the main phase 3. How's this deck doing in Duel Links, by the way? Because it's technically probably the only deck ever in Duel Links' history that gets the second main phase. Quite literally. Sword Soul support when? That's a good question, actually. Sword Soul... Oh, dude, what could Sword Soul use? I don't know, just like a Taya or a Moyi special summon? Another long one type of thing? That could be cool. Anyway. Yeah, so, you know, cool card. Don't know what combos it enables. Probably some. Mercurial Search is always good, but the highlight of today's cards, Bot Herder. Very briefly, leave a comment down below with your favorite steal with the Bot Herder. See you in the next one.